Hi guys, a Monster Matt here, and welcome back once again to the Monster Sanctuary Randomizer run. Now, unfortunately, I was going to take Pikachu's suggestion and fight the Spectral Familiars for this episode, but due to a strange audio error where the audio kept getting more and more out of sync as I went, which I believe I have resolved, the episode, while I have the footage, is unfortunately just not very watchable after a certain point. I tried to correct the audio sync in editing afterwards, but because it continuously gets worse as it goes, it's just a giant headache. I can post it up anyway if you guys really want to see it, let me know. But I figured I would try to challenge the Dark Cat Zerker instead, which is also a champion that does not change. However, I wanted to shake things up a little bit. We got our team. Also, consider this Diavolin named Rick Moranis, as per Mayhem's suggestion. But I saw some of you guys had mentioned the Conko and Thanatos and the Kieran. These three are not statted out just yet. I wanted to see how far I could get with these three. They're not max level, which is kind of on me. I just kind of ran out of gas as far as grinding went. But I figured I'd give it a try, see how we do. I might need to end up going back and grinding anyway. I probably will, honestly. All things considered, this is not a champion I should probably mess around with because it gains its power quickly. But these three make an interesting combination in my experience, and so I figured I'd give it a whirl here. It doesn't start off all that threatening, although it starts off threatening enough, I guess. One of the biggest downsides to this particular party is the lack of direct healing. Thanatos has some, but their bleed stacks don't go away though, so given enough time we can take them, but this is not a fight you have a lot of time in. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wanted to at least give these guys a try. I suppose what I could do is put them in the sub-basement. Working this in a lot of damage though. Because I actually tried a few other variations on our usual teams when I fought the Spectrals. I updated a Deep Blue with the Thornish. I tried out the Bard Bird team. And honestly, I'm actually kind of disappointed. That's part of why I ran out of oomph grinding. So I was actually pretty disappointed that I didn't get a chance to show you guys the variations. There weren't like a huge difference from what we've done before, I guess, but still. Crit. I'll just call this one the Criticat. Ooh, that's wrong. Criticats, because why not? But I guess what I could do is I could just stick them. Well, okay, let me load our birds back in, I suppose. And then I can stick the rest of them, our pals we just had, up here so they can get some leveling. If they're able to, anyway. I've lost track of them now. Moranis. Everyone's got their gear situated. Yes, they do. I'm not even sure if our birds could take this thing right now, honestly. Because it is a mean customer. But we will give it a whirl. Trying to keep it from getting too much in the way of buffs. As I recall, we had to make a custom team to fight this thing the last time we went through this. Doesn't seem like it's going to be any different this time. Oops. Meant to use the fire pillar, that's my bad. I guess at this point of the game, though, I mean, we have access to basically everything, so I guess to some degree, you know, it's not really randomized anymore, because I have everything, and I guess that's part of what's been, I wouldn't say hurting my enthusiasm exactly, but sort of been, you know, like, it feels like we should maybe move on sometime in the near future. Either do a new game, or two, because, like, I think some of you guys were asking for a bravery run as well. So I guess let me know if that's something you guys would still be interested in, because I haven't looked into bravery too much, but I should probably look and see what it is I'm considering getting myself into before I agree to it. Hang on a second. Monster Sanctuary Bravery mode. Let me go look and see what it actually is before I put it out there. We'll have access to a limited selection of random monsters for both battling and exploring, challenging the player's team building skills. Bravery mode can only be played on a fresh file. Okay. Well, I mean, I could attempt it. I don't know. You can certainly give that a whirl. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I can, as far as getting it done, but I can try. So I think, because like you guys have seen me beat the, Legends before. And like I said, aside from trying out, you know, random teams, I don't think there's really much for us left to do on this save file, frankly, and that's probably where it's at. Like, I was looking forward to, honestly, I think part of it is like I said, I was really looking forward to showing you guys those fights against the familiars, because I actually quite enjoyed that episode, and it really kind of annoys me that you guys will probably not get to see it, because it just wasn't up to the usual quality I want to bring to you guys. So I guess what I will do is I'll go down and we'll knock some heads in the champion area. We can level up our B team here. I had them all nicely leveled up. Oh no, why do I have 2 Thanatoses? What am I doing? Cat Zerker, where did you go? There you are. Ignore me. But I guess we'll knock some heads around. We'll get some levels up for those guys, so they at least have a chance of trying them out. I am curious if these guys are randomized, actually. Although I don't really remember what their teams were beforehand, so I guess I wouldn't know. Yowie, Nautilid, Sycophantum, Spectre, Crackle Knight, Drakazul. Could be random. It doesn't seem to have any unifying theme, but then again, they didn't always have one. Okay, I want to get rid of that Yowie, because it is going to ice me over all the way home. I don't want that. Gotta love that crit damage. Spectre's got Congeal too, though, so get rid of him next. Fortunately for me, Spectre is, of course, weak to magic, which we are using in abundance here. Okay, who next? Those two are pretty much burning up anyway. Let's just go ahead and keep focusing on the front line. But no, I had some big ideas about trying different teams out for this episode. But I did some poking through for like a construct team or like a spirit team, and nothing was like jumping out at me. Not saying there aren't any teams in those categories, but I tend to look for like synergistic auras that catch my eye as kind of a jumping off point before I like launch into an idea, and I just wasn't seeing anything that was like really gonna grab me. There was some synergy in the spirit area that was kind of interesting to me. but I just couldn't find the right combination to make it work. Like, it was like Ozarok's Frosty Spectre, I think is what I was considering. But, like, I was trying to figure out, because, like, I think it's the Ozarok had something to do with armor break that looked interesting. I think it was, but I don't know, just, like, it just didn't quite feel like it had enough synergy for me to really go for it. Emberlania, Vodenoid, Drakagran, Voski, Ornithopter, Glodra. I really wish I should probably have looked up what these teams were going to be ahead of time, just so I knew, just so I would know whether or not they're actually different or not, because I really don't remember. By the way, we can knock a few of these off. You know, we made an attempt at the cat. And like I said, you guys, let me know if you prefer seeing the rest of these champion fights, or if you want me to go straight for the bravery mode, assuming we want to do that. As an alternate option, I also have another game I just picked up recently, which the name is escaping me at this moment. The name is Symphony of War: The Nephilim Saga. It's made by, I believe, the same people who made that Fire Emblem game. Which one was it? My memory is bad. Have I told you guys recently? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. It's Dark something. I know it is. Dark. Let me just like search Dark. Dark Deity. I think it's either by the same guys or like published by the same publisher. Either way, where Dark Deity was a Fire Emblem-like game, the one I just said that I've never forgotten again, Symphony of War, thank you, is more like Ogre Battle, where like you can set up your like armies and then like see how they do, and like you don't really have direct control over your units. You can only like arrange them in battle and then like let them go, which I think is an interesting concept. So it's not exactly a monster-raising game, but it is kind of a tactical turn-based dealio that you know I think you guys might enjoy. Let me know what you guys think of that. I'm probably going to showcase it for my mods and members on their night this week anyway, if I had to, you know, predict. I am dying. Don't want that. Probably have actually, like, given these guys, you know, full gear before I came in here. Not maybe my greatest idea ever not doing that. I just, you know, was like, the birds will handle it, and then the birds are not handling it nearly as well as I wanted them to anyway. So yeah, I don't know. It's been a crazy couple of days. Just my computer was going through the fritz there. Those of you who are on stream and heard about it already know, but it seems better now. The sound issue kind of caught me off guard. I'm kind of glad I got that fixed. I hope I did anyway, because you know I don't want to mess with my sound quality. I think I might need to get these guys properly geared up and come back in, because I am not doing well at the moment. Katana, give him the charging sphere as well, which I quite liked. You need more mana regen, though, didn't you? I think I already gave him a bracelet. Yeah, feather. That's right. The Diavola is an interesting one because it gets crit chance without actually. Like it has where'd it go? This one, I think it is. Yeah, no. It's one of the ones where like it gets crit chance without actually like needing. Here we go. Critical base increases your crit chance by 15% as long as you don't actually use crit chance gear, which is interesting. Also, just builds well off of defense with its shielding leaves, weakening shield. It uses attack as well. That's cool. So, as always, the ever important mana regen. You always need that. And you, I lent the scythe out to somebody else, didn't I? Who's using that right now? No one. Oh no, forget what I gave you then. Work off. I mean, it's good for bleed. The Thanatos is all about the bleed. More damage to bleeding enemies, magic, mana, might. Okay, well, my one big concern, I guess, with most of these guys is that they're made of tissue paper. It's like, it's not good. They are really, really, really flimsy in a lot of ways. There we go. That's a bit better. Try that again. I was gonna start off with our Critty Bleed team this time around, because why not? So they do have some decent synergy, maybe not the best ever, but they have more synergy. Please don't kill my team right away. But like I said, the biggest problem I have with them is that they're made of tissue paper. Like, they die really easily, and it's kind of unfortunate, honestly, because I like them. You can kind of do some interesting things, because they pump out a lot of bleed, and as long as the Cat Zerker stays in the field, it never goes away. They're actually pretty capable of just dishing out tremendous amounts of bleed, which is kind of interesting to me. The trouble is, like I said, is keeping them alive long enough to actually enjoy it. I suppose I could make a dedicated bleed team. Get something with what is it, deep cuts out? That's I think it's deep cuts. The one that makes it splatter between them when they die. Alkalute has that one. No, it's not deep cuts. Yeah, it's splatter. Sorry. It kind of just ends up being a support team, while the Cat Zerker just long slash everything to death, which is honestly kind of hilarious to me, but still a little weird. Might need to pick up pick up the healing spell that Thanatos has. Encapsulate's not bad, but I think I need a group heal. Ooh, that was nasty. We don't like that. But yeah, if we could preserve those bleed stacks, that would definitely go a long way. I think keeping the damage rolling, the pain train moving. We got Nike on the field, we have a proper healer, and I can maybe get Thanatos a chance to get out and strut us up a little bit too. There we go. is up for you guys. Which means I get their ultimates, which is really good. Fatal Cut is basically the exact strategy I'm doing now, except, you know, an ultimate. Does more damage. Not that much more even, but... oh, it wounds too. That's nice, actually. Typhoon Cut, Glory, Psychic and Agility. Carnage heals people, though, and I do like the healing. Rick Moranis. Shield all allies. Armor up. That's nice, too. Barrier and Glory is really nice. Tectonic Spikes. Adds to the bleed total. Because, like, you got some bleed stuff. You have, you know, Scent of Blood on Rick Moranis, or Diavola as well. A lot of bleed stacking. I just need to be able to actually do it, because that's the, we're currently healing so much and shielding so much, we don't end up being able to do anything. And, like, our Kadzerker here is so ridiculously, so crazily invested into their attacks that I haven't even finished getting all their trees done. So Kadzerker is actually a really dangerous critter, I gotta say. I want to grab these two as well, I think. Just finish getting the spores. And as for you... kind of want to grab Healing Wave instead of Encapsulate. Honestly, I might need to respec for that. Look, we got Deep Wounds, which is a really good one, honestly. I don't think anyone else in the party has Deep Wounds, so Thanatos contributes big time for that. Scent of Blood and Deep Wounds are nice. Just we've been having a little bit of an issue, like I said, like keeping them alive long enough to actually benefit from them. Alright, let's do 2 more if we can. There's the key for the dog. Oh yes, all the mole bears. That sounds no. I don't think it was mole bears before, was it? That doesn't seem right. Maybe these are randomized because they were all the same thing before, but I don't think it was mole bears. This is all. Oh, I made mistakes. I should have used the shield. Oh no. Yeah, it's not good. Hang on, let me try that again. Mulligan, you saw nothing. It don't even matter. Good gravy. Slightly better. The weakening shield is stacking up. They're doing less damage, but at a time, so that's something. That is a lot of barrier though on those guys. All those mole bears. Barrier everywhere. Mole barrier. They're barrier than you, apparently. Reminds me of ultimates now, don't we? Did I not pick one for that? I didn't, did I? Good job, me. Carnage. Healing is good. We can do that. Can't argue with that bleed damage, though. Look at that. That's shielding, yeah. There we go, because Rick Moranis does some pretty decent bleed stacking as well. Just had to get to a point where they were able to do it. A little less earth damage aimed at my face now, which definitely helps. I actually kind of like having predation on the Diablo though, because whenever we do trigger our ultimate, it stacks up a lot of bleed, and we get extra crit and such that as well through that. So that's quite nice. Because originally, I don't think the predation mechanic existed when the Diablo first came out, if I'm not mistaken. There we go, now we're getting places a little bit. Sweet. Alright, so that's the first three. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. So I guess, kind of threw a lot of topics at you guys today, so if you're still here at the end, let me summarize. I guess let me know if you guys want me to do a Bravery run next, or go on to Symphony of War, the Ogre Battle-like game. If you do want me to finish out the champions here, I guess leave me some suggestions for teams that I can throw together. Like I said, it's not really random anymore because I have all the eggs anyway, but I guess let me know if there's anything that you're especially burning to see. Thank you again for watching. Keep your fingers crossed that the audio didn't desync on this one. I tested it like 3 times, but you never know. Fingers crossed. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Hope you had some fun. I'll see you on the next one. And for now, Monster Matt out. Bye-bye.